The Islamic State in West Africa province has claimed responsibility for the attack on Kuje Prison, where inmates were freed in Abuja. Tukur Mamu, a negotiator between the government, in a press statement, an audio clip released yesterday, stated that terrorist group who abducted passengers on the Abuja-Kaduna train are responsible for the Kuje Prison break. And even on the tendency and threats to attack targets and other facilities of interest, like the Kuje Correctional Center attacks, I have shared that intelligence with the security agencies and the committee that was constituted by CDS General Lucky Irabo. I can confirm without doubt that the Kuje Correctional Center attack was executed and coordinated by the same group that attacked the Abuja-Kaduna bound train, because they gave indications of imminent attacks to that effect, which I shared. The video clip released by the terrorists showed how some of them entered the Kuje prison, shooting indiscriminately before gaining access into the prison. Meanwhile, 100 days after ISWAP claimed responsibility for the abduction of passengers on Kaduna-Abuja train, they again issued another threat to slaughter the victims because government failed to comply with their request in securing the release of the abducted passengers. This has triggered families, relations and friends of the remaining 50 abducted victims to stage a protest on Wednesday in Kaduna, demanding that FG take quick action for the immediate release of their loved ones. Speaking with journalists on behalf of the families, Dr. Abdul Fatai Jimo lamented how the incident has left the families of the victims in psychological trauma since March 28, 2022. Today is exactly 100 days since our loved ones were abducted. Their journey was meant to be a journey of 2 hours. However, it turned out to be 100 harrowing days. Since then, things have not been the same with us. One cannot imagine what our loved ones are going through in these last 100 days, in the deep forest, with the same clothes, no clean water to drink, and no medical care. Many of them are sick. One has even been shot and injured. We don't know his condition now. We have been talking to the government. We have been appealing to them in the last 100 days to rescue our loved ones, but so far, we have not seen much. It will be recalled that Tukur Mamu raised an alarm over the health condition of the victims as they are being bitten by snakes and reptiles. He also confirmed that one of the victims was shot as a warning to hasten the response to the agreement between the federal government and the bandits. The terrorist group had earlier stated that they don't want money, but the government should release their children in their custody. Mamu, however, while confirming the audio clip to our correspondent, said the group had fixed Wednesday to carry out the threat. I was crying and pleading with them that since there is a delay from the government, they should discuss with the family members directly to negotiate the victims' release. Based on the plea, they agreed to negotiate directly with the victims' families. But they said they are giving us till Wednesday that if there was nothing concrete from those that are interested in the negotiation, they will start slaughtering some of the victims.